Bonjour, old friends. Welcome to Chef Mrs. Mecker's kitchen. Welcome today. What? Where's Mrs. Mecker? I'm right here. Can't you see me? I'm dressed up as a chef. A chef is someone who makes some food in the kitchen. See, I'm trying to look like this guy right here. This is my chef that I have in my kitchen, and he's in there decorating my kitchen. So I brought him over to show you what this chef looks like. So I tried to dress up a lot like him. So I've got my rolling pin in my hand, and this is what people use to roll out dough, and that's what the rolling pin is. They roll and roll. We had some rolling pins like this in our Play-Doh with the cookie cutters and that in the classroom, except this is just a big one, and it's kind of a real one that people use on real dough. Now you're probably wondering, why in the world is Mrs. Mecker dressed like a chef today? Well, it has to do with our book of the day. That's why I'm dressed like this. It has to do with our book of the day, because this reminded me of our book. And it reminded me of rolling pins and rolling out dough. Now I've got a favorite kind of dough. My favorite kind of dough is pizza dough. You know why I like pizza dough so much? I like pizza dough because it reminds me of pizza. And pizza is my most favorite food in the entire world. I wonder if it's your favorite too. It's mine, and that's why we're going to read this book of the day. Are you ready? I'm going to have to come a little bit closer. I'm going to put my rolling pin down. I'm going to have to come closer so that you could actually see the book of the day. And here it is. I'm going to, I got to adjust my mustache there. Book of the day, here it is. Let's see what this book is that made me dress up like this. There it is. The book of the day, it's called Pete's a Pizza. That's the name of it. Here, this boy's name is Pete, and here's his name, Pete. Pete's, he's going to be a pizza. Let's look at Pete's name. What does Pete's name start with? What letter? It starts with a p, p, p. What makes that sound? That's right, it starts with a P. Our friend Peyton would know this because his name starts with a P also. Pizza, and here's my favorite food. It starts with the same letter in Pete's and Peyton's name. That's right, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Let's read why Pete becomes a pizza. That sounds kind of silly. Doesn't it sound silly to you? There he is, pizza, pizza. He's laying on top of a table. Oh, well, that's awful silly. Awful silly. Ready? Pete's in a bad mood. Just when he's supposed to play ball with the guys, it decides to rain. You want to see the rain? Here it is. Oh, look at Pete in the window. Does he look happy or sad about the rain? You're right. He's pretty sad about the rain. I would be too. Pete's father can't help noticing how miserable his son is. He thinks it might cheer Pete up to be made into a pizza. So he takes him off the couch and he's carrying him off. Let's see what he's going to do to Pete. How is he going to make him into a pizza? So he sets him down on the kitchen table and starts kneading the dough. Do you see him? He starts kneading the dough. That means he's taking his hand and he's rolling them out, and stretching it this way and that. Now the dough gets whirled and twirled up in the air. Oh my goodness, that dough. He's stretching it out, throwing it up and down in the air. Oh my goodness. Next, some oil is generously applied. It's really water, what he's putting on them. Then comes some flour. It's really some baby powder he's putting on them. Not real flour. And then some tomatoes. Oh, they're really checkers. The tomatoes are really checkers. Pete can't help giggling when his mother says she doesn't like tomatoes on her pizza. So all the tomatoes go flying off. All right, says his father, no tomatoes, just some cheese. The cheese is really pieces of yellow paper he's putting on them. How about some pepperoni, Petey? He's got to put some pepperoni on them. Pete can't answer because he's only some dough and stuff. But when that dough gets tickled, oh, it laughs like crazy. Pizzas are not supposed to laugh. Pizza makers are not supposed to tickle their pizzas. Well, says his father, it's time for this pizza to be put into the oven. And now our pizza is nice and hot. Look, he's just pretending the couch is the oven, and he puts the pizza in the oven. Pete's father brings the pizza to the table. Oh, it's time to slice our pizza, he says. Look, he's slicing them up. But the pizza runs away, and the pizza maker chases him. The pizza gets captured and hugged. Now the sun has come out. And so the pizza decides to go look for his friends. And that's the end. See? That's the back of the book. The back looks just like the front. Front, back. Front, back. Back, front. See? It's all the same right there. So that's what Pete's family decided to do on a rainy day when they couldn't go out and do anything fun. They decided to do something fun like make Pete into a pizza. Isn't that kind of silly? Okay, well right now we're going to do something else. We're going to make a pizza too, just like Pete did. Yeah, we're just going to do it just like Pete's family did. Come on, we're going to come back here. I'm going to move back here because I got to get me ready for our pizza making, okay? And right here is our table that we're going to use for our pizza, okay? Now here's our chef. We're going to put him down now because we are done with the chef. Oh, I got to grab something because we're going to need this later. Okay, I had to grab this. We're going to grab, first of all, we need something to make into a pizza. Okay. Let me look around. What can we use to make into a pizza? I got it. Here it is. I got it right here. We can use this to make into a pizza. Yeah, I know. He looks like Curious George, and yes, it is Curious George, but I thought we could make Curious George into a pizza. How about that? Yep, there he is. So we're going to take Curious George, and we're going to put him down on our kitchen table right here. There he is. All right, we're ready to go. Now, you know what? I don't know what to do. I don't have directions as to how to make this pizza. You know what? I wish I had a recipe. Oh, that's what we need. We need a recipe. If only we had a recipe so that I can make pizza out of Curious George right here. Let's see. There it is. There's our recipe. I found one. It's right up here. Here it gives directions as to how to make this pizza. Are you ready to make a pizza with me? All right. First of all, the very first word up here is recipe. So now I know I found it. I've got the recipe. We're ready to go. All right. Now, first of all, number 1, it says knead dough. Knead the dough. Okay. So remember in the book how they kneaded the dough. They rolled him out this way. They pulled on his legs that way and pulled on his arms, and they whirled him up in the air. Oh, there goes my hat. They whirled them up in the air, and they tossed them up. They tossed up that dough. Tossed that dough. I'm going to put them down, and I'm going to really flatten them out with my rolling pin here. See, we're going to roll and roll and roll. What's that you say? Oh, you don't have a rolling pin at your house? That's all right. A lot of families don't have a rolling pin anymore at their house. So you know what you can use? You can use a pool noodle. And you can use this pool noodle to be your roller. So you can roll out your dough with this pool noodle. There you go. All rolled out. Now, we got to read the directions. We got to find out what's next. Now, what's next? Number 2. It says apply oil. Okay, apply oil. Oh, look what I got. Remember in the book it was really water? Well, that's what I got in here. I got some water. We're going to dip our brush in here, and we're going to apply the oil to our dough. All right, that's done. Oil is done. Now, what else do we have to do? Let's read number 3. Number 3, it says apply the flour. Apply the flour. Okay, so, yep, I got some flour. It's right here. Now, in the book, they used baby powder, but Mrs. Mecker didn't have any baby powder, so I got some real flour. And I got a little bit here, and I thought, oh, I'll just use a little bit. I'll just use a little bit. Just a sprinkle. Sprinkle on our dough. But you know what? Flour makes me oh goodness. Oh, okay. I got flour all over the place, but that's all right. Oh, and where's my hat? Oh goodness, that flour just made me sneeze. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I'm all right. Whew. It's a good thing we're done with the flour. I don't think I could do that again. All right, what's the next thing on our thing? Number 4, put on tomatoes. Here's a red circle right here, red circle. Hey, I got tomatoes right here. All right, so we're gonna put on the tomato, putting on the tomatoes all over our, what? What's that you said? You don't like tomatoes? Oh, what? Then why are we putting them on the pizza? Oh my goodness, you don't like tomatoes. Well, then we're just going to have to get rid of these tomatoes if you don't like the tomatoes. Off they go. No tomatoes. Gone. What's the next thing on our recipe? Let's see. Number 5, put on cheese. Put on the cheese. Okay, I got the cheese right here. Are you ready? We're going to sprinkle the cheese. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, I like a lot of cheese, don't you? Ooh, we're gonna sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle the cheese all over him. All right, done with that. Number 6, put on pepperoni. It's kind of a lighter color. It's kind of a pinkish color, and I got some pepperonis. I'm gonna put some pepperonis on my pizza, right? Here's our pepperonis. All over the pizza. Woo-hoo! Now, let's see. Oh, we gotta go back to the recipe. Always go back to the recipe so we don't forget anything. Number 7, put in oven, 400 degrees. Okay, here's my oven. We're gonna pretend to put it on 400 degrees, and I'm going to carefully pick up my pizza, and I'm gonna put it inside my oven. Got them in. All right. Now, friends, if you want to do this at home, all you have to do is get your ingredients ready and find a stuffed animal, and you can start making a pizza with your stuffed animal. And if you don't want to use a stuffed animal, you can use your brother, you can use your sister, you can use your mom, you can use your dad, you can use grandma, you can use grandpa, you can use whoever you want to be your pizza. That's what you can do. Okay? Perfect. Now, oh, ding! Oh, our pizza's done. We can take them out. Ah, there it is. Piping hot pizza. So you can get out your slicer. This is going to be my slicer. I'm just going to use my hand to be the slicer. Slice up my pizza. Slice, 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 slice. And now he's in pieces of pizza ready to eat. Well, that was awful fun making pizza together, friends, and I hope you really enjoyed it. But before we go, I want to show you one thing. I have got to show you this. Remember last week? Yeah, you see him. I got to come closer, though. Whoops, there goes my hat. I'm just going to leave my hat there so that I can show you this. Here it is. We got the butterfly house. And look it. They are hanging there. Remember, you can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 5 chrysalises hanging from that lid that I attached inside this butterfly house. And they're in there. Now remember my tape? Because there's a hole there. That's what that is. That's the hole that I taped up. But they're still there. They're still there. We have to do a lot of waiting, don't we? We have to wait and wait and wait and see what happens to our chrysalises, okay? All right. I hope you had some fun today, friends, and we will see you next time. Bye.